9-16. 9-16. And that was, I think, generosity on the Eagles. We scored 6 points the first quarter. Never scored again until the fourth, when the game was already over. When we were reached scoring garbage time points. Let's start with the offense, because I've been seeing a lot of posts already blaming Jared Goff for the meltdown that happened tonight. First things first, what happened tonight is not completely on Jared Goff. The offensive line got outperformed. They got bullied around by the Eagles' defensive front. It's a shame because when Jared had time to throw, he was completing good balls, throwing good plays, picking up chunk yardage, but that was also with Jameson Williams and Jamar Gibbs, who looked like, honestly, the only people on the offense next to Jared Goff who kind of showed up to play. Amon-Ra St. Brown dropping passes again. Like, what's going on with you, my boy? He's dropping passes that he never normally drops. I get it was windy, but that's not an excuse. You guys, the Lions, get paid millions to make those catches, and you're dropping them. Unacceptable. Play calling was ass. Fourth down conversions, I don't think we even got one. We were constantly, well, maybe we got one, but that was it. Constantly getting stopped, dropping balls. We were not looking like the Lions that were becoming threats to the league and looking like Super Bowl contenders tonight. We looked like the Lions team that was returned back to this Matthew Stafford Lions. I get some of you may say Jared Goff is worse than Stafford, but Stafford never really got the Lions anywhere. We got to the first round a few times with Stafford, but we never won. Hardly ever won those. If we even did, we got bounced the first round. I don't think we even made it to the second round with Stafford. So I get, yes, we did not play great tonight. Jared Goff is not one to take all the blame for that. And I know there's Jared Goff haters out there who are going to try, but consider this. You could put Matthew Stafford in the same exact scenario that Goff was in tonight, and we all know that Matthew Stafford would probably have had the same amount of success as Goff did tonight, which is little to none. Jared Goff was under constant pressure, stress, couldn't get the ball off. Running game got shut down immediately. Tight ends and wide receivers were dropping passes like they didn't get paid to make any catches. So it's frustrating because now I'm going to have to go to work tomorrow and hear about it all day. But I still love this team. I still represent. Yeah, we're 6-4. We're number 3 in the division now. The Bears are number 1 somehow. Packers are number 2, I believe. And now the Lions are back to the 3rd in the division, which sucks a lot. But it's only week 12, I believe. So, the season's not over yet. Lions still could make the playoffs. They're in the hunt, but we got to perform better tonight than we did tonight, because the Eagles are one of those teams you will see in the playoffs. And if the Lions can't get it together, we could be looking at first round bounce outs. I don't want that. The Lions, they've been playing phenomenal the last 3 years, and now it's too soon. we can't afford to go back to who we were. We can't recede so bad. We can't go from being great to being bottom feeders again. Like, we can't allow it. Our fans don't want that. We don't need it for our team or culture identity. No. Dan Campbell was calling plays tonight. Not the best game he's called. We struggled a lot. Couldn't score points until the fourth quarter we've only scored in the first and fourth quarter. Unacceptable. We dropped 44 against the Commanders last week, and we've been averaging 30 plus points a game until tonight when we only put up 10 or 9. My bad. One of our worst performances ever. Probably the worst performance I've seen from the Lions since they played the Packers, to be honest. I didn't think we'd get back to this, but here we are. But 6-4 could be worse. We still got a chance if we can. We play the Giants next week, so I do think we can get a 7th dub next week, and then after that we're playing the Packers at home. That's another thing I wanted to mention. The Lions have not had many home games yet this year. I think I've only seen one where they were at home. Every other game they were away. So hopefully when you start playing more home games, that will help boost our confidence, our morale, get us more relaxed. Because these home games, we're tired. We need rest. But we also need to play at home. Because going into other people's stadiums, it's hard. Because you have to deal with their fans, their stadium. It's hard, so hopefully we get some more momentum back next week when we play the Giants at home. It's at Ford Field. We desperately need another home game for us because we need the Lions fans to show up some more and keep these boys in blue rolling towards the Super Bowl, because I do think the Lions are a good team. We've played a few bad games, but this game was a good test for the Lions, see what we're made of. It looks like we're not completely ready yet, but hopefully by the time the postseason comes around, Lions will have a better record. I don't think it'll be better. Last year we were 12-5. This year we're close. We could, if we don't lose any more games, we could be 13-4, but it's scary. It's scary. But that being said, congratulations to the Eagles. I still don't like the Dirty Birds, the Smeagol's, as I've heard them called by the Cowboy fans and Commander fans and Giants fans, but yeah, you outperformed us. I mean, defensively, we were able to hang in with you most of the game. It's just our offense couldn't get the ball rolling at all, and when we couldn't complete drives. It just didn't look like the Lions we've come to know and love. It looked like we forgot who we are for a minute, and unfortunately, it cost us the game. But luckily, it's only the regular season. We still have time to get better for next week. Hopefully, we have more 1 o'clock games coming up and not these late night games or the 4:25 games, because come on, we want to watch the game at 1, not at 8:20 at night. So that being said, defense phenomenal, stepping up with all the young players in the secondary, able to fend off A.J. Brown for the most part, able to, take care of Saquon. We struggled a little bit with Jalen Hurts and his mobility and his scrambling, but I will say this was definitely a good W for the Lions defense. Offense exposed, but we got a lot of cleaning up to do for next week. Other than taking that L, I thought it was an okay game. Good test for when we play another playoff Super Bowl contender. So that being said, well, I'm always gonna be a Lions fan. I didn't like tonight's game offensively or play calling, but I'm always gonna root for the Lions. So don't take this game heavily because it's only one game. We have many more to go. And it's not good. We don't got a losing record yet, so let's be grateful for the 64 record we have. We'll make our way back. We always do with the Lions. We get knocked down, we find our way back up even better. So, yeah. All in all, Detroit, just clean up the mistakes. Do better next week. Get your receivers' hands working again, because it's hard to watch Amon-Ra get shut down and drop passes and get no receptions, touches, touchdowns, yards. So, Lions, you got lots to do in practice, but I do believe we got something. So, don't let the spark burn out yet. We still got a long way to go to the Super Bowl. We will bring a trophy to Detroit. Have faith. Goff, you're my guy. I believe in you, Jared. I believe in Dan Campbell. I believe in the Lions. One bad game doesn't determine the whole season. So we had a bad game. Doesn't mean we did not get knocked out of the playoffs. We didn't get eliminated from playoff contention. So Lions fans who are watching this, have hope, have faith. Go Lions. And don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you're new. And drop some chats below and comment. Appreciate the engagement. Other than that, I will see you next week when I do my Lions-Giants pregame thoughts. Go Lions.